So you're about ready to buy that pair of headphones that you've been looking at for so long. It's amazing. But I'm gonna ruin that for you guys. In this video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and an overview of the brand new Corsair HS80 RGB Wireless Premium Gaming Headset. RGB Wireless Premium. How good can it be, right? I'm gonna talk you through it as I'm doing the unboxing, and then we'll see if we can go through a little bit more. So here we can see the box, Corsair, the headphones here along with the microphone. It looks kind of basic. HS80 RGB wireless, compatible with PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 4. That's awesome. They're a premium set of gaming headsets along with spatial audio. So it is compatible with 24-bit Dolby Atmos 3D dimensional spatial audio support. Along the side here, nothing major. Just black and then all that stuff, sound waves it looks like. Then the back here, features, specifications, all that good stuff. Same thing here. Kind of cyberpunkish look up here. Same thing along the bottom. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right, so nice black box with the Corsair sails over here, and same thing along the back. Then coming along the top, so first off they have foam up here just to keep everything nice over here, and just putting the headphones aside for right now so that we can get to the rest of what's in this box. Don't eat this. Just moving this out of the way. All right, so this is empty, but we'll find this little accessory box. All right, opening it up. All right, so here we'll find what looks to be like a USB-C to USB-A type connection. And these are very nicely braided. And let me measure this real quick. So this cable is a little over 6 feet. You can see the USB connection right over here with the little USB logo and that little design along here. And their sails again. And then the USB Type-C connection. Cool. So this is their wireless USB transmitter. Definitely important to have. And then here they have their quick start guide, HS80 RGB wireless, going through the iCUE software. And don't worry, I'll go through all of that in this video. Then the warranty guide, definitely good information. Safety information. Unleash precision audio for a competitive edge. All right, and then here they show you where to download everything. All right, then here we have the headphones themselves. So one of the things that I noticed immediately taking out of the box is their floating headband, just to make things a little bit more comfortable while you're wearing it. Definitely important for me, especially because I'm bald. So, oh, okay. So these feel incredibly nice with its plush premium fabric ear pads. Feels very nice and very cushy. I like it. Going in deep in there, we can see that material along the base of the pads. See along here, Corsair looking all sexy. Then we can see the band over here, the floating band. Now, as I mentioned it before, this does utilize the Slipstream wireless technology, which sounds good on paper, but we'll definitely test it out for you to see how good it is. Now, these are premium 50mm neodymium audio drivers with a frequency range of 20 Hertz all the way up to 40,000 Hertz. It is incredibly light. It only weighs 367 grams. So as they say, crafted with lightweight machined aluminum. So it feels nice. It feels nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. So I feel the aluminum here and throughout here. It feels nice I like this, so the fact that you can turn them around, if you want to just lay them like that, or maybe put them in your backpack, or just turn it like that if you want to use it. They do have the microphone that goes up and down here. When it's down, it's active. When it's up, it's muted. The microphone is a broadcast grade, high bandwidth, omnidirectional microphone, as I mentioned, with a flip to mute function. The mic sensitivity is 109 dB plus or minus 3 dB. The microphone impedance is 2.2K ohms. The mic frequency response is 100 Hz all the way up to 10 kilohertz. Then coming around the back over here, we have the volume control, plus or minus, and the EQ toggle, pushing it in. Then we have the power button right over here. Then right down here, we can't see it just yet, is the headset stylus LED battery charger. Then along the bottom here, we can find the USB Type-C charging port. Then we can see right over here the little HS80. Then turning it on, just press and hold it. Okay, this turns on over here. And let's see, so here we see the power LED. Over here on the microphone, we'll find the microphone status LED. And let's see what other lights. So that's about it that we can see on the actual microphone itself. So let's go take this over to the PC. So right now you're kind of behind the scenes. This is my work area where I edit all my videos. That was my PC, my workstation where I edit all my videos, kind of using the 3090 just for now. Relax. But we're gonna go ahead and connect the HS80, and I want to bring you along so that we can see together how it works and how it connects. All right, so first off, we're going to download the iCUE software from Corsair. So we'll just go to Corsair.com, and we'll click on software. Then we'll go to download store. Then we'll just download the latest version of iCUE. I'll skip this for now. Select your language. And we'll go ahead and read the license agreement. Definitely important. And then we'll go next. Read through all of this, incredibly important. I consent. Communication consent. I consent. Then we'll just wait for the installation. Shouldn't take too long. All right, so it is finished. Let's see if we have anything else here. Congratulations, installation successful. So we'll click finish here. Okay, then we'll just go ahead and pop in the thumb drive. That guy there. iCUE starting up over here. HS wireless receiver. It sees it. Perfect. All right, so now we'll just go ahead and turn her on. Again, turns on all the lights. So the band feels nice. And when I lower the mic, it goes, mic on. It's kind of a smoky female's voice. Mic off. So you see the light here turning from blue to red. So coming into the software, we have a dashboard, and then here it tells us all the stats on our system, which is nice. Video card, processor, RAM, running on the EVGA Z390 dartboard. And we have a 2 here. Update available. So let's go ahead and do a firmware update for the HS80. Quit other applications controlling your PC hardware. Gigabyte RGB Fusion. Now, this is where you're going to be utilizing that USB A to C cable. Firmware updates and charging, of course. Plug that right into there, and we'll hear a beep beep beep. Okay, so now I've switched the microphone and the headphones to these headphones. So all the audio source is coming from all this. And then we'll do an update. Connect the USB cable to the headset, which we've already done. Press the power button to switch your headset to the USB mode. So we'll do that now. And there we go. So it just said mic on, mic feedback on, and charging battery. So now we can do update now, and we've already gone through all this, so got it. Now it's actually doing the real update. And during this process, now I'm not hearing anything at all. I'm not hearing static. I'm not hearing anything whatsoever, but it is updating, so let's see what happens. Okay, it just went doo doo doo. Mic on, mic feedback off, charging battery. Okay, so firmware was successfully updated to version 5.6.39. So we'll go ahead and close that. Now we have no new notifications. Okay, so coming back over here, we have all the same stuff we did before. Now we have clicking on the headset. Okay, now we're under lighting effects. And then we can come over here to Equalizer, and then we can play with the Equalizer. Now, talking about Equalizer, let me go ahead and close this out real quick. Then I'm going to come over here to the Microsoft Store, and now I'll download the Dolby Access, and we'll get this app. So this actually is recommended by Corsair, and then we'll just go ahead and get and install. Product is installed. So then we can always go through here and make some changes, and actually right up here, Corsair HS80 RGB Wireless Gaming. So the fact that it already sees it is great. And then here we can change all that. We have settings over here. This is pretty awesome. We can change it from game mode to movie mode, and then change the equalizer through here, music, voice, and then anything custom you would like to change. That's pretty nice. And then here you can configure how you hear it, which is also pretty awesome. And I'll come back to that in 1 second. So going back to the iCUE, then device settings. Here we can always check for firmware, the fact that it's charging, the brightness of the lighting. That's kind of nice. Auto shut off after 10 minutes. Show battery gauge in the notification area. So let's go ahead and enable that. So now we see it here because it's charging. Disable LED when mic is active. USB wireless receiving pairing. Let's do another check. All right, so we're already paired. Then we have the side tone, spatial sound. Now I can hear it. I'm just not wearing it right now. That way you can see everything as it works. And it looks like it kind of turned off right there. But either way, I wanted to give you an idea of how it looked. So then coming back over here, we have the HS80 wireless receiver. We can pair it with a PlayStation. And then here it tells us PlayStation mode allows PS4 compatibility, but will disable any additional devices you pair in multi-point mode. Then USB wireless pairing, connect all the devices you want to pair with a USB cable, including the unpaired devices. Next, Slipstream wireless receiver, we're already connected. That easy. That was quick. All right, and then we can change things and create profiles. So now let's see how the microphone sounds. Okay, so mic on. We'll go to voice recorder. Let voice recorder access your microphone. Yes. Okay. Hey, I'm just testing. I want to see how this sounds. I'm using right now the Corsair HS80 wireless headphones. So let's see how it sounds. Hey, I'm just testing. I want to see how this sounds. I'm using right now the Corsair HS80 wireless headphones. So let's see how it sounds. All right, so you heard that, and I just heard that for the first time as well. And I've used many other microphones, and they all kind of sound like, and it sounds kind of muffled, kind of mono. This actually, I'll play it again. Hey, I'm just testing. I want to see how this sounds. I'm using right now the Corsair HS80 wireless headphones, so let's see how it sounds. So that sounded amazingly clear to me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. All right, so coming back to the microphone, I'm going to go ahead and start recording here. We'll come over here and we'll just hover, and now we'll click on the equalizer. We can see the volume is all the way up. I can mute it.
Mic off.
Now you can't hear anything, probably, I'm assuming. And at the same time, you can see that is red. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic back on. So you should be able to hear me. If I'm still recording, I'm still recording. Great. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop it down to the midpoint. I don't know how that sounds. Again, I'm recording as we're going. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop it all the way down to 0. You may or may not still be able to hear me. So I'm going to raise it all the way back up. Side tone is disabled, so I'm going to go ahead and click it.
Mic feedback on.
When I clicked it, it said mic feedback on. So now I'm going to raise it up to midpoint. Let's see how the side tone can enable some sort of monitor. I can hear it, and then if I raise it all the way up. Now it's not anything loud or blaring, but I can hear maybe like a tinny side of my voice. Now I'll just drop it all the way down. And then of course,
mic feedback off.
Mic feedback off. So then here, you know, we could change the pure direct, the movie theater, FPS competition, clear chat, bass boost. So let's see what it does on some music. One quick sec. All right, so opening this up in YouTube's audio library, I have the microphone with its own sound, or that, you know, you're picking up my voice from the microphone. So now if we come over here, let's go to genre, let's go to rock, and let's also go to distribution not required. All right, so this is by Jeremy Corpus, so let's give it a try. Right now we're on pure direct. Bass boost. Pure direct seems to be the best. Anyway, I thought you'd like to hear that. I can select the equalizer by pressing this button on the headphones right here. You can see I am changing the equalizer preset, which is pretty cool. So coming back to the dashboard, or home I should say. Again, if you just hover your mouse over, you know, the receiver or the headphones, it moves it aside and it gives you these options. So we've already gone through all the lighting effects. We've gone through the equalizer and the device settings over here. And then over here on the actual device that we connect to the computer. Now, here's the interesting one. We're on PlayStation now. If you're on multi-point, you can't connect it to, let's say, for example, a PS4. Let me show you that real quick. I'm going to select PlayStation. Actually, we're already on. So let's go to a PS4 real quick. All right, so I am playing some Spider-Man right now. Mind you, not to show you gameplay of it, but so that you can hear what anyone else on PlayStation would hear if I'm playing with a friend, family, or whoever, or if you're my enemy and you can hear my voice, this is what you're going to be hearing. And mind you, I've done a few tests already. I can't name the headset because I'm streaming it publicly in case somebody else catches it. It's not released just yet, but you know, you can hear it. It sounds, from my testing, it sounds amazing, but I don't know how it's going to sound like on the stream. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. So let me know down in the comments below. I'm playing it on the PS4. I don't have a PS5 just yet, but I'm a PC guy anyway. But anyway, I'm playing it on the PS4. I would love to get your feedback, how the audio sounds. The microphone, the audio from, you know, what I can hear sounds great. And where is this guy? Oh, he's around here somewhere. But anyway, that is my stream, just to show you guys in the review for these headphones, to show you guys how it sounds like on the PS4. And now quickly to go over the colors. Here we can see Rainbow Wave. You can see it right over here, and then select it here. Then Rain, Visor, Corsair 1 Blue, Corsair Yellow, Static Red. Okay, so if we hover over here, we can click Lighting Effects. We're going to have to disable the scenes, what we were just using, so we can make our own. So like before, here we can choose Rainbow. And then we can, you know, change the speed of the rainbow. Slow it down, speed it up. Color Pulse. Here we can do Rainbow. It's just going to pulse all the different colors in the speed we select. Or if you prefer two of your own colors, I'm going to do blue and red. You can select that here, whatever color you'd like. Color Shift, kind of the same principle. And then just alternating. I don't remember what color I had. Okay. So here you can see purple and green. And then watercolor, it's going to go through the lighter colors. Then we can do some custom static colors. White, whatever color in the spectrum we'd like. And black as well, which is off. Solid colors. White, you know, whatever we choose. Then gradient. We'll do red to white, so you can see how that works. Now, we have more options here. We have a ton more options. They're all basically going to be the same because it's a really small area. You know, it's kind of hard on a pair of headphones to get much lighting. Temperature is interesting. That tells us the temperature of your GPU. Green because we're 20C or below. Then yellow, and then danger red. Problem is, this goes on your head. If it goes to danger red, you have no idea that it's danger red. So let's see, come over here. Let's close that out. And that was lighting link, by the way. Custom only gives us that. Lighting link gives us all this that we just saw. Aside from all the features I just showed you, the headband is adjustable. So to adjust it, you'll see these little green straps right over here. And, you know, right now it just goes all the way up. And then of course, you know, depending how wide your head is and everything. But if you have a smaller head, just pull this out. It's Velcro, and you can just raise it up. Same thing on this side. And now, so you have a lot of room to be able to adjust it for whatever size head you have. You'll notice here on the sides where the cable comes up over here, and then it'll come through here onto this side. So the Corsair HS80 RGB wireless headphones, I like them a lot. I think they're great. I was incredibly impressed by the sound. Prior to this, my favorite headphones were the Alienware Bluetooth headphones, but I don't think many people reviewed them. So aside from that, I've used many different pairs of headphones, and I always went back to the Alienware. It felt comfortable. Now going to these, not only is it amazingly light, much lighter than those headphones, the audio quality is great. I love it. I was incredibly surprised putting them on how great it sound. I need to play a little bit with the Equalizer. The ones that they give you have a lot of work needed to be done to them, but the fact that you can do them, you could change them, is nice. The Dolby Atmos is nice as well. I don't know if you're probably going to use it, but it's there if you want to play with it. The microphone by far is the best microphone I've ever tested. The audio quality from the microphone I thought was beautifully amazing. It didn't sound like you were talking through a sock, or you were talking to your friends and you really can't understand it. Every single word was sharp. Everything sounded great. You can hear all of this, which I don't do that, but when you hear me talking, you can hear, anything my mouth would do in there. So it's good, and it has its faults because it's so good. Now, it's stated that the battery will last 20 hours. Now, that might be 20 hours of regular usage, but since I've been doing a lot of testing on it, switching all the equalizer on, off, testing PlayStation back and forward, it lasted maybe about 8 hours. 8 hours though of all that is a ton. I've been testing the wireless range. That also states that it has 60 feet of wireless range. I got about 20 feet. Now, I'm sure you can do 60 feet of wireless distance within sight, but I have one wall. Then going out of here, it'll do its slipstream wireless technology thing that you can hear the voice or the music and it'll fade out. It won't just die, and it won't go. It'll go, the music will be playing, somebody will be talking, it'll go low, and then it'll automatically configure its band, and then you'll hear it fade back in. So every transition when it changes from one band to the other automatically is smooth. It sounds good. It's not just, it's not abrupt. Now, when I went outside through the second door, it just died. If I move around a little bit, I'll get it, but I gotta stay still once I do get it. Same thing happened with my Alienware headset. Same exact thing. So the Alienware headset, when you went walking around and you were, it had to change maybe a band, it would just turn off and turn back on once you were in some sort of range. So I really like the slipstream technology that they used. I think it's great. So I've been playing with these headphones now for about 3 or 4 days. The sound is amazing. Playing Cyberpunk 2077, the sound sounded great. It didn't sound night and day difference from my other pair of headphones, but it did sound better. And that means a lot. The fact that I could walk around my house still listening to something is awesome. You can't do that plugging in. And then mind you, while you're plugged in, you can also listen to it. The soothing voice from the lady speaking to you.
Mic on, mic off.
I like it. It's very soothing, very relaxing. You heard some of it in this video, which is incredibly long, but I wanted to make sure I covered everything and showed it to you as well. So as always, please do click like and subscribe and let me know what you think about the headphones, what you think about this review overall. I'm incredibly curious. Again, this was stupid long. I didn't realize it would be so long. I really did like these headphones. So again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. The one that kind of gets me is the 20-hour battery life, that it only lasted about 8 hours for me. The battery indicator built in is not the greatest. It'll just tell you that it's good or it's low. There's no in between. So you kind of, if you're not using it, plug it into charge. It's not going to hurt it. But anyway, I like it. I recommend these headphones to anybody. I have zero issues with it. Well, except for the RGB. to me, on a pair of headphones, it's kind of worthless, but you like it, you like it. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what you think. Iggy with This Bites For You. See you guys.